screwed me up totally, because I started off in the half step off.
You did all right, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Everybody's good.
What do you want to hear? You're My Dish or London Homesick Blues? Okay, London Homesick Blues it is. It's a good thing, because I might mess up the other one. Let's see. If I can only think of how it starts, I think I'll be able to do it. I think it's in this key. Just a second. It'll come to me, I think. Oh yeah. That is a good key for it, sure. I think Willie Nelson did this song. When you're down on your luck, and that's a terrible key for me to sing. Oh, no. Changing the key. When you're down on your luck, you ain't got a buck. In London, you're a goner. Even London Bridge has fallen down and moved to Arizona. Now I know why. And I'll substantiate the rumor that the English sense of humor can be drier than the Texas sand. Well, you can put down your boots, but you can bet your boots I'm going home just as fast as I can. I want to go home to the Armadillo. Good country music from Amarillo to Abilene. The friendliest people and the prettiest women I've ever seen. Well, it's cold over here, and I sure do swear I wish they'd turn the heat on. And where in the world is that English girl I promised I would meet on the third floor? And a whole darn lot, the only friend I've got is a joint and a cheap guitar, where my mind keeps roaming and my heart keeps longing to be home in a Texas bar. I want to go home to the Armadillo. Good country music from Amarillo to Abilene. The friendliest people and the prettiest women I've ever seen. Well, I decided that I'd take my cowboy hat and go down to the Marble Arch Station. Well, when a Texan fancies, he'll take his chances. You know, chances will be taken, that's for sure. And them limey eyes was eyeing the prize some people call manly footwear. They said, "You're from down south, 'cause when you open your mouth, you know, you always seem to stick your foot there." I want to go home to the Armadillo. Good country music from Amarillo to Abilene. The friendliest people and the prettiest women, the friendliest men and the handsomest women, the friendliest people and above average children I've ever seen. By the way, I learned that song long before I learned that there's a club in Amarillo which is called the Armadillo.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I've heard of it.